Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you all are doing fine. Before starting my lesson, I would like to give a brief review of my previous lesson. In our last lesson, we have discussed the Hindu Kush mountain ranges, we have discussed Sawat, Deir and some passes, and we have discussed the Indus River plains. We have discussed that there are some kind of the passes that exist in Pakistan that connects Pakistan to Afghanistan, just like the Khyber Pass that connects Peshawar to the Kabul. As we all know that Kabul is the capital city of the Afghanistan. Then we discussed the Khojak Pass that connects Pakistan to Afghanistan too. And these are the passes that shows a strong relationship of Pakistan with the Afghanistan in the present age or in the ancient times too. Then we discussed the Balochistan plateaus, and I told you that plateaus are the small kind of the mountains. Sometimes they are made up of sands and sometimes they are made up of rocks. Their height is not as tall as that of the other northern mountains that exist in Pakistan. Then we discussed the Potohar Plateau. Potohar Plateau is usually the height of the 300 to 600 meters, and Islamabad is also located near the Potohar Plateaus. If you have ever been to Kalar Kahar side, then you can find the Potohar Plateaus very easily. Then we discuss the Indus River plains. As we all know that Pakistan has 5 rivers: Ravi, Satluj, Jhelum, Chenab and Indus. Indus is known as Sindh in Urdu, and it is the largest river of the Pakistan that travels Pakistan are about 2900 kilometers long. I told you that it starts from the northern mountains, travel through the small running spaces between the mountains, reach to the plateaus, and then finally reach to the plains of the Sindh. This is the largest river of Pakistan, and now we please open the page number 31. We will read it out further. About 650 kilometers before the Indus reaches the Arabian Sea, it is joined by the other great rivers of the Punjab: Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi and Satluj. Obviously, a single river cannot flow into the sea. It is always combined by the other rivers of the country at certain place, and then it flows into the main sea. These tributaries join up at Panchnath and flow together before joining the Indus at Mithankot. So all the rivers of Pakistan, Satluj, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi and the Indus, these four. First of all, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi and Satluj meet at the Panchnath. Panchnath is a beautiful place, students. I must say, if you have ever a chance to visit this place, please don't miss it. And then these 4 rivers will join in this river at Mithankot. In summer, the snow and ice in the mountains melt and the water flows in the streams and the rivers. This is why the Indus became a fast-flowing river at this time. So usually, as we all know that in our northern areas of the Pakistan, we can witness the huge amount of the snowfall in the winters. So our mountains and the peaks always covered with the snow. When the summer comes, when sunlight falls on this ice, so it melts and it flow converted, and the melted water converted into the rivers and the lakes, and bring down the earth, bring down the land, so plains. So what happens, it sometimes result into the flood. Because when the monsoon, just like these days season, when there are a lot of the rainfall, amount of the rainfall is too high, और ऊपर से वो जो सारा पानी जो सर्दियों का मेल्ट हुआ होता है हमारे पास नीचे आ जाता है, तो उससे क्या होता है कि जी फ्लड आ जाता है. That's why our government also put so much emphasis that we should build the dams. Dams is only not only used for storing the energies, not only made for producing the electricity, but it is also used to save us from the flood. The Indus Plains provide Pakistan with its best agricultural lands. Canals carry the water river to many places in the plains, providing the farmers with plenty of water for their crops. A large part of the population lives in this area. Most of our big cities and towns are in the Indus plain. So ऐसा नहीं होता कि दरिया का पानी खुद डायरेक्ट खेतों में चला जाए और वहाँ जाके जो है किसानों की हेल्प करे कि जी अब आप एग्रीकल्चर करें. So usually this river will be further converted into canals and the lakes and will reach to the plain areas. So this water will be used in our agriculture. That's why in this river help us a lot in the agriculture. Please open page number 32. Deserts. Among the eastern border of Pakistan and in the southeastern part, the plains are not drained by any river. The soil is sandy and it is not fertile. There is a little vegetation. These are the deserts of Pakistan. So it is not like that Pakistan has only plains, mountains and the plateaus. Pakistan, alhamdulillah, is also blessed with the desert that can be found in the eastern border of the Pakistan. The main deserts of the Pakistan are Haran Desert in the northeast of Balochistan, the Thal Desert located between the Indus and the Jhelum River in Punjab. The third desert, which is the seventh largest desert in the world, is partly located in Punjab and partly located in Sindh. The Cholistan Desert located in the पंजाब. सो थर्ड डेजर्ट की खूबसूरती ये है कि ये आधा पंजाब में है और आधा सिंध में है. सेकेंडली, इफ़ यू हैव ऑब्जर्व द ऑल वी कैन हैव देयर आर द डिफरेंट लाइफ स्टाइल्स इन डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ पाकिस्तान. पीपल लिविंग इन द प्लेट्यूज हैव देयर ओन लाइफ स्टाइल. पीपल लिविंग इन द डेजर्ट्स हैव द टोटली डिफरेंट लाइफ स्टाइल. Valley. A valley is a lowland area between mountains or hills. Valleys is formed by fast flowing water, the movement of glaciers. Some famous valley in Pakistan: Quetta, Murray, Hunza, Gilgit, Neelam, Kagan and Sawaz. So valleys का ये scene है. That's all for today. If you have any query, please feel free to ask. Thank you.